going. It is game number 1 of our Myles versus Rahmations match in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. The command for the league standings. Good question. I think it says it in the title, right? Also, let me see if this still works. Nice, it does. Cool. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Of course, SV. Well, it's game number 1. Clean stacks, no burns so far. We're in for the long haul, all right? Both these players, top tier, like I think, 6 million point PB between them, like total, like it's like 3 millions, I think. PB Myles the Great and PB Rahmations. Yeah, wow, almost has a 4 million. And a PAL PB of 1, and of course, of course, Ra with the classic 738,019 star. I believe that was a DAS game from like multiple years ago at this point. Could that J have burned? I think that J could have burned. At any rate, it's a 6,000 point lead for Myles. Max Out Club here just doing all the math for me. What a miracle. Modern technology, am I right? This here Max Out Club, you probably recognize, is the same sort of bones that the CTWC uses. Although I've done some like live classic Tetris work, and they don't actually use the Max Out Club website. They use a local program that runs off the laptop. So there's no like internet lag or anything. And it's a little cumbersome to use. It's one of those things that's like it works, so that's what they use, and it could be refined further, but there's not really a need because the people who use it know how it works. Classic like workplace shenanigans. That's how a lot of workplaces run. 222 Raw 219 Myles. We're neck and neck, same line count. This is a tight start for both of them. Very flat stacking from Rahmations here. Okay, nice, good tuck. Expand with S pieces, and there's the right pieces for a tuck resolution. Oh no, okay, 3 bars in a row. Raw gets treated well by the RNG there. Oh, what? 2, yeah, there's the triple bar for Myles. Myles also using 2 and then the 3rd for a Tetris. Myles is working from behind, it looks like. Simul Tetris. Is it redundant to say Simul Tetris for both players? I think so, right? The Simul Tetris includes both players. It would not be a Simul Tetris for both players. That would imply there were 2 other players, I think. Oh, nice, nice 5 below there for Rahmations. Five and below, named after a discount store, a $5 store in America. Little lore for you: the 5 below, or the 5 and below, is named that because it's part of it's a dollar store long bar. But you know, the five below is like a different dollar store because the dollar store longbar is already a thing. The idea there is the reason why it's called a, you know, a budget long bar or whatever is because uh, back in the hyper tapping days when people were trying to optimize kill screen stacking, they figured out that a really good way to start is if you get a J piece followed by an O, you can stand the J up on the left and tuck the O in, and you get like, you know, a long bar is ideal to build up the left side at first, but if you don't get that, there's a lot of pieces that can build you up 3 tiles high on the left side, which is almost as good. So hence, you know, it's a knockoff long bar. Yeah, it does almost the same thing if you're not picky. We have a still a 9,000 point lead, but Rahmations transitioning first with about a 550. Myles possibly will transition with more, but that's assuming he gets out of this dig. He's suddenly in a perilous situation. There's a hang of the square. Oh no, Myles. Okay, okay, brings things down. No, then the misdrops. And we have a top out at 516. You know, we'll start at 3, as is tradition. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, this tech is so cool. Look at this. I'm just so used to the scuffed, you know, restreaming. I think this technically, what I'm doing, like, isn't restreaming, right? Like, this just is something else other than restreaming. Potato is soup in the chat, rooting for Myles. Myles has quite the audience, quite a popular player. Big audience on TikTok. Mr. Myles will win this game, says Anpu. I kind of hope Myles does, just because if the scoreline gets tied up, I can go and start a prediction again. I'm slowly starting to remember predictions exist. It's taken me a while to get there. The one Tetris lead for Rahmations. You know what? No, we're tied at the same line count. Goodness, once again. Tight games, neck and neck. With these players so optimized with their stacking that, you know, the same RNG kind of gives them the same score, and simul Tetris, roughly. I thought simul Tetris. I was thinking like, oh, it's the same long bar they scored a Tetris with. Is that simul? Well, no, because it's always going to be the same long bar as long as they're clean. I don't know why I'm in a mood where I'm just like actualing myself. I just keep correcting my word choice. It's just that kind of day, you know? Tetris, Tetris, square. No Tetris for Myles. He's going to miss out on a Tetris that Rahmations got. Rahmations looks like he will keep a lead here. Ra does have a slight advantage. Oh my gosh, and now Myles is getting droughted after not being able to use that last long bar. Delayed burn up at the top. Oh no, Ra suddenly is digging up pretty high. 2 holes to work down to. Oh no, Ra. Pieces are not good. Okay, nice. Finding burns up the top. Rahmations is on his day the single best like Tetris dig person that exists. Has gotten what, some 2 off 29-5 B type. So yeah, this kid is it's hard to kill him. After his mods for one of these players, yet you want the 29-5 choker to win. Sure. It's a 2 banana day. It's a monkey. It's a 2 banana day. Oh, is that in response to me just saying like that's what kind of day it is? I would hope you get more than just 2 bananas in a day. So do they call it a 2 banana day because you don't have enough bananas? Or is it because dorky rooting for Myles? Right, you know what I'm asking? Like, or is it because bananas are like a treat for a monkey, so the monkey gets an extra banana because it's a tough day? Or is it more like the monkey's not getting enough bananas and that's why it's a tough day? Like, what is a good day in terms of bananas, I guess is what I'm asking. I need to know. Colin needs an extra banana to get through the day. I feel you. Oh, he needed an extra. I see. So it's a one. Okay, I gotcha. That answers my question. Asked and answered. I love that when my curiosity just gets sated. I have no further questions. That was the entirety of my inquiry. I'm satisfied. Tetris Myles. How about a score update? It's 40,000 point lead for Ra. Similar line count. And there's a Tetris, one more Tetris for transition for Ra, same for Myles. Ra transitioning with 577, Myles with 537, and we're off. Myles this time is not in that deadly situation he was in. Nice, good talk of that L. You're in Cancun. Wow, nice. Well, thanks for checking in on the stream. Sunburnt and the tequila is delicious, I imagine. Cancun. That sounds nice. I should go outside. Imagine going outside. Oh, for Dorky, it's Norway at 12:24 a.m. Cool. Well, thanks for showing up. Yeah, CTL action's a pretty good vibe for the early morning. We got 677 Myles and 718 Ra. So a 60,000 point lead now for Ra, but also like a Tetris ahead in lines. And pretty clean stacks. Nice tuck for Rahmations. Made it one day without being sunburned. There's no line clears outside, so you're good. Huh? Oh, Sawdeath is 100 miles from Phoenix, Arizona. Cool. Oh yeah, same for me. Yeah, because y'all are in like the mountain time area, but you don't change your clock for daylight saving, right? Oh no, Raw suddenly with a misdrop. Okay, good little scam at the top. Misses the T-spin. Oh no. Okay, nice getting burns on the right side. Yeah, Raw has like a 10% chance of dying here or something. Like it's still pretty safe. Oof. I don't think I'm jinxing because he can't hear me. Oh, frick. Okay, nice. Good burns on the left. Myles takes the lead now, a 6,000 point lead. Myles springs ahead into the lead and looks like he will keep it. He's behind in lines. Oh, that's assuming he gets a bar here. Okay, nice tuck. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Myles. Okay, gets the bar. Holy crap, that dig was, or that drought was preposterous. Okay, max out for Myles. One more Tetris for a max out for Raw. And there's the Tetris. Gets the max. One more line clear. There it is. 1.04 into kill screen for Raw. Now we have 10 more levels until the double kill screen. So that will, take down these players. This is not a forever game. Uh, this has an endpoint. They have to play aggressive. Myles gets the Tetris 1.08 million transition into the post, as we call it. Not really the kill screen anymore. Myles, oh my gosh, the drought. Oh no. And Ra suddenly was able to live longer on kill screen. And with a 1.1 approaching a 1.2 million, it would actually give Ra the advantage because when players have an identical like win-loss ratio, identical game ratio, and all that stuff, um, what determines who's in the lead is who won between the two of them when they played their match, the head-to-head result, I believe. Oh no, Myles. Stack is looking like Sandstress right now. He's got a lot of holes and chunks everywhere. Gonna have to dust this one off. Okay, up high. Okay. Gets a Tetris after a harrowing delayed burn. Simul back-to-back Tetris thanks to 2 bars back-to-back. That's a very good question. I don't, not in my memory, but I imagine it's had to have happened at least once. Classic Tetris at this point has like tens of thousands of competitive matches that have been played. Oh my gosh, Raw. In a dig up high. Oh, just a score check. We're about tied. Raw has the lead by about 2,000 points. Raw, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, opens up the right side for, I think, a dirty Tetris, possibly. Oh my gosh, the piece is not cooperating. Okay, Raw's getting this down. And once again, we see what that B-type practice has done for Raw. Can't kill this kid. Okay, nice adjustment for the square. Ramen animations. Playing pretty clean. Good moves here. That is what Rahmations is short for, by the way. It's ramen animations. It's not even a joke. More lives than a cat. Exactly. Yeah, this kid's crazy. Why does this music go so crazy? It's so good. I just love this like 90s rave music vibe. Yeah, good composure there from Ra. Myles, though, has the lead after that, about 2 Tetris lead. You know, just didn't have the same misfortune that Rahmations had. Tetris. Clean stacks for both. Okay, the bar dependency for Ra, it worked out, certainly. Ra's ahead in the RNG, so it's not like he would have seen Myles get close together bars like that. Interesting move. I'm trying to think if that was good or not. I don't think it was good, right? Was it just bad? I think it was just a bad move. Anyway, um, neither here nor there. I'm only saying that because Rod can't hear the the commentary, so it's not like it's gonna psych him out if I analyze his play. Although I guess it could still be weird for Myles. I don't know. Who cares? 30,000 point lead for Myles now, and Myles won't be able to capitalize on the same bar, having to dig a bit. He was born in the wrong decade. I don't know. Yeah, like for music, I think I grew up in the wrong decade, but like that's about it. I don't know. Like like medical technology's advanced, right? Like I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to live where we haven't developed some of the technology we've developed. Like anything would be likelier to kill me even like a few decades ago. Although like with the insurance situation with the medical industry, they might just end up cutting corners that they wouldn't have cut in the 80s. So maybe it's a net negative. Um, very profit driven healthcare system. That is my opinion, and not the opinion of Classic Tetris League. Transition for Raw, immediate misdrop. Only a 6,000 point lead, and Myles is 9 lines back, so we'll probably be able to spring into the lead and keep it here. He'd be in 4th grade in the year 2000. Y'all old, damn. Music was way better than it is then. The music was way better than it is then. I'm confused by that sentence. Oh my gosh, Ra. All right, he's Dirty Tetris ready. Oh my gosh, these pieces suck. Okay, oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. The clutch took a risk with that J. Uh, crowbarred the well open, and it worked out. Oh, that was really nice. Nowadays, music is crap. Yeah, I don't know if I agree is the thing. I don't know. Like, I think a lot of what we're doing a lot of the time when we're comparing music from today to music back then is I don't think we realize always that a lot of the music that we worship from back then, like, I don't know, maybe like wasn't super popular. It wasn't like the #1 top mainstream kind of music. Like I think what music stands as like the greatest music of a generation isn't really easy to find. Like a lot of people in the 80s would have said music's trash nowadays and it was better in the 60s or whatever. Like there's so much incredible music coming out nowadays if you know where to look. Myles getting droughted slightly here. It's a 27 drought. Oh my gosh. 46,000 point lead for Ra, who survived another ridiculous dig there. Oh, the Vit. That's disgusting. All right. Gonna be tough to max out into kill screen here for both players. Would have been through conversion therapy a 2 times. Yeah, that's true. It definitely was worse um, for queer people back then. Like, yeah, it wouldn't have been fun for me either. We have ourselves a 60,000 point lead for Myles. Topic for another time and space. Oh, I don't know. I think it's all good. Gonna look back at the different lens of people listening to it back then. Right. Yeah, like yeah, there's trash music back then. I think about like a lot of hair metal or like that kind of thing, which is just not great. Like I don't know, that stuff's not great. Like from a musical perspective. Okay, Ra having to dig through this. It's dicey. He's at pretty high. Okay, the triple. Wow. All right, gets the right side back open. Tetris ready again. Scores a Tetris. Ahead a Tetris's worth of points. Myles scores one as well. Ra's just playing cleaner than Myles right now. Myles possibly setting up for a center well. Yep, he's going for it. There it is, center well Tetris. 1.08 for Myles, 1.1 for Ra. 30,000 point lead. Oh my gosh! Dirty Tetris for Ra. Just calm as you like. Misdrop on the left-hand side. All right, the bar gets over for another dirty Tetris. What the heck? This kid's on a different level. What? Now 60,000 points back. Ra, though, is ahead like 2 levels. So don't panic, Myles. You got some time. All right, center well Tetris for Ra. Misflips that S, or rather doesn't flip it. Flat burn there. 1.27 Ra, 1.16 Myles. And the misdrop on the left-hand side, oh, that's going to be it for Ra. It's a 1.27. You need about a 1.28, Myles. If you can get a 1.28, you'll be good for this game. I think, is line out good? Line out seems good. Yeah, he's fine. A double, single, single, and one more single. And there it is. Myles will take that game and avoid the sweep. Let's add a little win there for Myles. All right, Myles gonna take this through to the end zone. 1.3 for Myles. One more Tetris available. Nice. Are you set up? There it is. Boom. 1.38, almost a 1.4 for Myles. Great game. Bar S, we're good. Be right back. Alrighty. 39 lines. We have a 42,000 point lead for Ra. Ra's also ahead by a Tetris's worth of lines. Thank you, Sadef. Yeah, we're just like impromptu chat. Thank you, Sada. I mean, yeah, you're welcome to like Paratel commentate. That might even be good because then Ra can see the chat because he does not have access to the commentator doing things verbally. Like, and I'm not about to like type every score update in chat. Oh, Ra is. Oh, that's such a clean Tetris setup. What the hell? Oh, I hope. No, he couldn't get it. Oh, that would have been so nice. It would have just burnt everything off so clean. Almost tied here. 3,000 point lead for Ra. See who gets clean first. Myles set up for a triple. And now with the bar down there, it becomes platformed Tetris setup. What is this from Rahmations? Good question. 69 lines true, Dorky. Yeah, on the subject of music being better in the past, it must also be pointed out that what is important to a culture musically is kind of instilled in you by your culture. Oh, this is a crazy stack from Raw. Okay, it's probably gonna resolve. Yeah, it's not like that bad if you get the right pieces. Um, a big open tuck setup like that usually isn't too bad as long as there's space to stack on top of the tuck. Yeah, but like in a way, you're developed to value what happens in music when you're like, say a teenager or something. Like I think it's said that your a lot of your most formative like musical taste kind of solidifies when you're around 14 or 15 from what I've heard. Um, like even as you grow older and you find other music, you're going to find that the music you were listening to back in like your, early teens has the most emotional impact for you. And like in which is why like in, nursing homes and stuff like that, they're going to play music from like the, childhood or the teenage years of the residents because yeah, even after all those years, that's still the stuff that sits in your heart the most and what you'll consider to be the best music. Um, you'll find some objective criteria for it, but really it's a subjective um, relationship to the music. So I think that's part of it. To play Monster Cat to you in a nursing home, you're gonna be a cranky man. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's your mileage may vary. Um, it's a okay. So I'm sorry. A score update here, Miles, coming up on the 19 transition. It's a 96,000 point lead for Raw. I do apologize that I did not give you a score update. I feel like I went quite a while with that one without realizing it. I don't know. As a commentator, I'm in some ways the weakest thing about me is my actual commentary. Like, I think people seem to generally enjoy having me at the helm, but mainly just because I talk to chat a lot and people in chat like that. Okay, transitions for both 483 to 629. 144,000 point lead for Raw now. Myles' stack has just been like upside down this whole time. Similar line count as well, 5 lines ahead for Raw, so a little more leg room for Myles here. Why did I say leg room? I don't know why that felt right. Okay, misdrops for Myles on the left-hand side. Oh dear. Gotta survive here. It does not have anything approaching a lead. Raw just keeps scoring, and that's gonna be it for Myles. With a 201,000 point lead, Ra will take the game. Myles will still have the lead in the division, but Ra is breathing down his neck. I think only like 1 point back. GG. Yeah, the third game was ape shit. Myles, sorry if the lack of a score update through like half of 18 affected you negatively. Okay, so it has been giving things. All right, let me go ahead and get the next match set up. Give me 5 to 10 minutes here. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Get you back into that pre-roll here. And Myles, go ahead and leave the max out club room so we can get our next player, and that'll be Hydrant, who will take the place of Myles. Let me check for the... Yeah, we got the Ninja Cam. All right, we got Eyeball. This will be the player 2 cam. Go ahead and manually disconnect Myles. There we go. Now Hydrant can join. I can get that match reported as well, I think. CTL scoreboard. Log in with Discord. All right, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay. Okay, cool. That wasn't actually annoying. All right, cool. In 1A, that was Rahmations beating Myles. B to 1. Gotta go get the VOD link. Easy enough. Load page, please. Oh my gosh, this is loading so slowly. All right, there we go. Recent broadcast. We got it. Oop, and submit. Oh, I guess. Cool. All right, here's Hydrant Dude. Got our next match just about set up here. It's looking good here. Transform, flip, horizontal. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, let's get, well, a few things here. Let me go show you the standings. So, as you can see, Division 1A we're done with for the day. That was just one match from Division 1A. And if I give you actually a refresh on that, you'll be able to see. Yeah. We see there that Rahmations now leads the division in probability, still has a fewer points, but actually has more of a chance to get into the final thing. You know, there's like the playoff. And now Division 1B up next. It'll be Hydrant versus Eyeball, so the 7th place versus the 4th place. Hydrant's teetering on the precipice here. Looks like the least likely to get in the money. And Eyeball's doing okay. Actually hasn't played any matches yet, so this will be his first one. And we will see how this goes. So here's our players. Now Hydrant I see does not have anything on the max out club. Hydrant, you may have to focus the window. Is that one of those like focus the window things? Yeah. Oh, Sada, if you're gonna qualify for Tetris for the nice, please do. Speaking of which, I should probably qual for Classic Tetris Wars. I think there's like a week left to do so. probably shift hydrogen over just a little bit. There we go.